Welcome to One Survivor. Today, we dive deep into the changing face of Mount Everest. Many of you have asked, why do climbers still die on Everest so frequently? Why hasn't the mountain been cleaned of its ever-growing waste? Why aren't the bodies of fallen climbers returned? In this episode, we'll explore how Everest and modern mountaineering have changed over the last decade. The technology, the tragedies, the crowds, and the future. Let's begin, as always, from the very beginning. Everest, the highest point on Earth. For many, it's more than a mountain. It's a symbol, a final frontier, a goal to prove something to themselves or the world. But that dream over the years has attracted not just seasoned mountaineers, but also influencers, celebrities, and tourists in search of achievement, photos, or fame. You don't often hear someone dreaming of summiting Nanga Parbat or Dhaulagiri, but Everest, everyone knows it. In 2023 alone, Nepal issued 478 climbing permits. With Sherpas, guides, porters, and cooks included, there were around 1,200 people on the mountain at once. That number has continued to grow. These crowds bring danger and trash. For decades, climbers have abandoned their gear, oxygen tanks, tents, and food packaging. Now, Everest is home to more than 140 tons of waste, some of it frozen in ice for years. Entire fields of garbage rot at high altitudes, inaccessible by foot. And with every new expedition, more is left behind. Add to this the bottlenecks, traffic jams near the summit, climbers forced to wait in the death zone, using up oxygen and strength. Many never make it back down. So, has anything changed? Yes, slowly, but yes. Nepal knows Everest is a golden goose, and if it becomes too dangerous, too dirty, the world might stop coming. In 2024, the government announced new restrictions. Cafes, large tents, and lounge areas in base camp are being dismantled. The goal? Return Everest to its sacred seriousness. Not a tourist village, permits are being reconsidered. Each climber must now carry out at least 10 kilograms of trash, including their own biological waste. Yes, that means carrying your excrement off the mountain in special bags. In 2023 alone, a campaign led by the Nepalese army brought down 16 tons of human waste. Still, it's just a drop in the ocean. Another change? Helicopters are now banned from transporting supplies to base camp. Instead, yaks and Sherpas must carry loads up, like in the old days. It's more sustainable and provides jobs, but also slower and more expensive. There aren't enough yaks to replace all helicopters, and prices are rising. To offset this, 2024 introduced drone cargo missions. Drones can carry 10 to 15 kilograms of oxygen tanks or gear to higher camps. They're also used to scout crevasses and drop ladders over deadly icefalls like the Khumbu Icefall. This helps reduce risk for Sherpas, who for decades have risked their lives navigating these unstable ice towers. Let's talk about Sherpas. They are the invisible heroes of Everest, guiding, carrying, cooking, fixing routes, and sometimes dying. Many commercial climbers arrive underprepared, out of shape, and mentally unready. For some, Everest is their first mountain. But when things go wrong, it's often the Sherpa who pays the ultimate price. Some clients even bribe Sherpas to push forward in deadly conditions. Sherpas are then trapped, abandon the client and lose future work, or continue and risk both lives. The power dynamic is unfair. Sherpas are respected, but not always listened to. To improve rescue missions, Nepal now mandates every climber carry a Reco reflector, a device that allows rescue teams to locate them via helicopter. In theory, it's brilliant. In practice, helicopters struggle to fly above 6,000 meters, and most accidents happen above 8,000, the death zone, where even breathing is a struggle. Reco will help with avalanches, but won't solve high-altitude rescues. In 2024, a massive billboard was installed near the iconic boulder at Everest Base Camp, a tribute to Hillary and Tenzing. But it covered the rock many trekkers used for final summit photos. The community was outraged. To many, it symbolized the commercialization of Everest, a sacred place, now turned into a backdrop. Meanwhile, a greater threat rises: global warming. Glaciers are melting. The Khumbu icefall, already deadly, is now even more unstable. Massive blocks of ice shift daily. Routes change each year. Crevasses open without warning. Sherpas fall. Climbers disappear. The doctors of the icefall, elite Sherpas, risk their lives to find new paths, but the danger keeps growing. Let's return to the big picture. Climbers crowd base camp, waiting for the perfect weather window. When it comes, hundreds rush toward the summit all at once. Lines form at narrow passes like the Hillary Step. Climbers wait hours in the cold, wasting oxygen and lives. Some fall, others freeze. Rescues are delayed. In 2023, a snow ledge collapsed under a crowd, killing 2. Mountaineering is becoming traffic. Everest is changing, and with it, our relationship to challenge, risk, and nature. The mountain remains still, but we're the ones in motion. If we continue to treat it as a trophy, we may lose it altogether. This has been One Survivor. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, leave a comment, and share your thoughts below.